Hello, everyone. Welcome to Tap That MTG, the show where we tell you everything we know about magic that's probably wrong, but fun to talk about. Tonight, I'm Shauna. I'm always Shauna. And we have another commander challenge here for you guys. Leslie's pointing at me. And so I don't even know what I'm doing.
I always do the introduction.
We have
I just kind
our
of threw it
wonderful.
on her.
What's that?
I said, I'm sorry. I just kind of threw it on you last minute.
Yeah. Tonight, we are very, very happy to have Belmont and Nick from Triad Gamers here to play with us tonight. We have challenged them to a match against the Tap That ladies. So we're not playing Two-Headed Giant or anything. We're just everyone for themselves. So we'll have some fun with that. And without further ado, I guess we'll go around and say where we can find everybody and what you're playing tonight.
Ladies first.
Who would you like to go first, Shauna?
I'm playing Samut, the voice of Dissent, who is a commander for my wolves deck. So the job tonight is to run you guys over, bite your bums with some wolves. That's my plan. Go ahead, Leslie.
Hello, everybody. I am Leslie. I am the other half of Tap That MTG, and you can find us on Twitch, which you have, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. We're everywhere, and we do everything magic. We really like Commander, and we do some deck techs, and we do a lot of teaching new players. So definitely come and check us out. Tonight I am playing Muxus, Goblin Grandi. He is, you know what? I don't know what this is going to do. I created it yesterday. I threw it together. I've never played it. It might be amazing. It might be make me a terrible human being. I'm sorry if it does. Anyways, that's me.
Hello, I am Nick, aka Tesla Bolts, because I realized I didn't change that before stream, so we're gonna go with that. I am part of a channel called Triad Gamers, with our Triad in there. We do a lot of different gaming, some Magic, some Legends of Runeterra, some other things that don't come to mind right now because I'm blanking because I'm on the spot. And tonight I am playing Tuvasa the Sunlit. This is not the precon, in case there is a precon enchantment one that this comes from for Commander 2018. Yes. But no, this is a build that I did after Theros Beyond Death. And of course, I got it all together. It was great, and then quarantine happened. So it is untested, very much like Leslie's, and we're gonna see what happens.
Following that, my name is Belmont. I am another third of the Triad Gamers. There are three of us, Nick being one, myself being two, and then we have a silent partner, Alex. So yeah, we run a website and Twitch channel that celebrates all of our gaming, Magic the Gathering, tabletop RPGs, video games. We celebrate other content creators, and we also love popping in and out of other people's streams, which is kind of how we met, isn't it, Leslie? Or
yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I think it was
just on one of the streams.
Yeah, no. I was just popping in and out, and that's how I got here. And tonight I'm going to be playing Elenda, the Dusk Rose. The deck is called Vampires, aka White Vampires, and guess what? Spoiler alert, there's going to be vampires.
I'm excited. I love Linda. She's one of my favorite vampires.
She got a lot better, which is why he was very excited. Death trigger change.
Yeah.
I was a little worried about playing Muxus because I thought it might make me a terrible human being, and then I saw all your commanders and you're all terrible human beings. So we are all going to be terrible human beings together. This is great. So we've already done randomize the order, and Shauna gets to go first, and we've already done our mulligans. So I guess Shauna, you're first.
All right. going
Thanks for
to
the follow, Spike Eater.
draw a card. And I'm going to play a Stomping Ground tapped. Very exciting start to my game here. Go ahead.
Tap out, keep draw. I will start us out with a Rogue's Passage, just so you all know I can make my goblins
sheesh.
unblockable, and I'll pass.
I can't believe she got that already. Like, really? Man.
Anything else?
No, I pass.
All good. Okay. I think I'm going to first draw a card because that's probably important for the game, and then I am going to play a Terramorphic Expanse, and I'm going to crack that for a forest automatically right away, and pass the turn, so you all don't have to watch me shuffle my deck.
See, the thing is, this is the first time since the apocalypse, pretty much, that I play Paper Magic, but I've been playing so much Arena. How do I emote hello to everybody?
You say your go.
Yes. On that note, I'm going to draw, and I'm going to play a swamp, and I'm going to then pass turn to Shauna.
All right. Untap up, keep draw. A mountain. I will tap 2 for a Ulvenwald Captive, a 1/2 defender, and I can tap it to add 3 or add a mana, and I can pay 7 later on and turn him into a werewolf that's going to do some work. And your turn, Leslie.
I was emoting.
Sticky notes. There you go.
I will play a mountain, and then I will, so many options. I will get things started tapping 2 and playing Goblin Instigator, and when it enters the battlefield, I get to create a red goblin creature token. And which one shall I use? I will use this one, because it's fun.
You got goblins in your deck? No,
I have goblins in my deck. And I will pass the turn.
Sounds
David
good.
Bowie.
I'll untap and draw. And as always with a wonderful Bant deck, I am just going to go ahead and go extremely slowly on... actually, I could do a little bit of ramp. Let's have some ramp fun. So I'm going to play a Plains for my land for turn. I'm going to tap 2 mana, and I'm going to play the Wolf Willow Haven, excuse me. So I'm going to enchant my Plains, and it can tap for an additional forest then, and possibly become a wolf later on. So, we could have a wolf party, Shauna.
Mm-hmm.
But that will be the end of my turn, and I will pass to Belmont.
All right. I'll untap nothing because I didn't tap anything last time. I will upkeep and draw. I'm going to play a Plains. And unfortunately, I'm going to have to pass turn for now.
Oh dear. Untap. Draw. I will play a Game Trail. Enters the battlefield. I'm going to reveal a mountain. And so it doesn't enter tap. And I'm going to tap 1, 2, 3 for a Sacred Wolf. It's a 3/1. It can't be the target of spells or abilities my opponents control.
And so it begins.
And your turn, Leslie.
Crazy wolfies.
Oh, I'm thinking this is just the beginning of all her wolf shenanigans.
It is just the beginning.
Says the lady playing goblin
Oh,
shenanigans.
well,
Yeah.
I'm maybe. Goblin Crater Maker. I can sacrifice a goblin and either do 2 damage to target creature or destroy target colorless non-land permanent. I'm going to do what goblins do best, and I am going to swing 2 at Belmont because he has life gain, I'm sure. So I will
Yes.
pass turn.
That was 2, Leslie?
2, yeah.
Yes, I'm feeling very put upon at the moment, so I lost track.
And then my turn, I presume.
Yes.
Yes.
So I will go ahead and I will untap, and I will draw my card for turn. And I think my best bet is to go ahead and I'm going to tap 3 mana with the Wolf Willow Haven. I'm going to have so much trouble with that tonight, apparently. And I'm going to play the Satyr Enchanter, which is a 2/2 when gets me a card whenever I cast an enchantment spell, which might come in handy in a little bit.
Yeah.
I am then going to play my land for turn, which is an Azorius Chancery, and I'm going to take that forest back into my hand for a little bit, and I will pass to Belmont.
All right. I tap upkeep and draw.
I gotta have a goblin blocker.
I'm going to play another swamp for turn. I'm going to tap out, and I'm going to play Vampire Nighthawk.
Oh, and here comes that.
The classic.
It's a classic. Don't mess with success. There's a reason it was in so many creative precons.
Hmm.
And we'll see if it turns into the scavenger here in a little bit, in a couple weeks.
Okie dokie. Another mountain. Tap 1, 2, 3. For Vivien, Champion of the Wilds. And I may cast creature spells as though they had flash. And 2 more for citizen training onto my Sacred Wolf. When it enters the battlefield, draw a card. An enchanted creature gets +1/+0 and has trample, so it's a 4/1. I'm going to swing the 4/1 at. How big is your Crater Maker, Leslie?
It's only a 2/2, but I'm not going to have the most life here.
I know, but 4/1 at you with trample.
All right, I'll just take it.
Okay.
Hey, just glad it's pointed at you and not me.
My turn. Clemmy, they're picking on me.
I am doing none of the sort, I would say. But I also have purposely not said much because I feel I am against 3 aggro tribal decks, and I feel saying things might mean I am out first.
All right, so I'm going to play Goblin Charbelcher. It is an artifact. I can pay 3 and tap it to reveal cards from the top of my library, and then it deals damage equal to the number of non-land cards revealed this way to target creature or player. If the revealed card is a mountain, then it's double that damage instead.
Wow.
And I'm just going to pass turn.
Okay, well, I was just more coiling and taking a moment, seeing that card come out. Untap, and I will draw for turn. And with the mana I seem to be putting out, we're gonna go ahead and let's just really double down on some things. I'm gonna play that forest that we saw earlier, and I'm going to tap more mana than I need because of my mana base being a little funky right now. But I am going to play the Venduran Enchantress, which, funny enough, when I played an enchantment spell, I may draw a card. This one's a May trigger. I also tapped way too much mana, didn't I? Yep.
Go ahead
I
and
know,
take
Mike.
this.
I thought it was 2 green. It's that good. But I think I am afraid. Well, wait. I think I'm going to actually tap the Satyr Enchanter to attack Shauna's Vivien for 2.
Good choice.
Because that scares me.
Vivien. I forgot to bump her up too, so yeah. That's
I'm afraid of the flashy creatures, specifically. But other than that, I think I will then go ahead and just pass the turn.
I'm going to untap. I'm going to upkeep and draw. I am going to play another swamp. And then I'm going to tap for Sadistic Sky Merchant. Now, as an additional cost to cast Sadistic Sky Marcher, I must reveal a vampire card from my hand. Here is the Famished Paladin. Surprise, in a deck called Vampires. There's a vampire in it. With that, Leslie, I do feel I kind of owe you, so I am going to swing at you in the air for 2 with the Vampire Nighthawk.
Feel like I just bring goblins to the party, and all of a sudden,
Mono red, you know,
Yeah.
It just gets so much hate.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, she swung at me first.
Very true.
Very
You
true.
do have
Very
the
true.
high ground, Anakin.
Yeah, Anakin.
I cannot believe that you just made that pun.
Reference. Someone called pun, but sure.
So anyway, I hit Leslie for 2, and I gain 2 because it has lifelink.
Right.
And at that point, I will pass my turn.
Alrighty. Play a. I'm going to tap 1 for a caravan vigil. Search my library for basic land card and reveal and shuffle. Find a forest. I'm going to play it for turn. And I don't have morbid, but it doesn't matter. I'm playing it for turn. And this time I'm going to do Vivien's uptick since I forgot to do that last time. So I can, until the next turn, up to 1 target creature gains vigilance and reach. Vigilance. That's what I should have done last time. And it's a 4/2. How big is your enchantress there, Nick?
A 0/2.
The 4/1. Okay, I'm gonna send the 4/1 trample.
I will take the 4.
Oh, it's not. And I will pass my turn.
All right, that's me. What's the power and toughness of everyone's creatures on the battlefield?
I have a 0/2 enchantress.
Shauna,
I
what's
have a
your enchanted wolf?
My 4/1. It can't be the target of spells or abilities my opponent.
Dang it. What's the sadistic sky marcher?
A 2/2, I think, right, Bumble?
I'm sorry, the Sadistic Sky Marcher is a 2/2.
A 2/2 and a 2/3 for the Nighthawk. Okay, let's give this a try because it seems fun. I'm gonna tap 3 and tap the beautiful Charbelcher and reveal cards until I reveal. Oh, really?
Oh no.
That's just sad. I'm sorry. That's just sad.
You're saving it for the Muxus trigger.
I am
That's
saving it
for sure.
for the Muxus trigger. I could use that.
There is an infinite combo with Famished Paladin.
Yeah, he doesn't have it. I wanted to make sure to be like, by the way.
Okay.
I legitimately didn't know about it until you said something.
This is actually a good question. Shauna and Leslie, do you have MTG bot in your chat?
No.
Okay, then I'll get the. Yeah, it's
should.
Wand of Retribution. I think the card is called.
Yeah, Wand of I've used.
Oh, all
Yeah,
right.
I think it is Retribution. I think.
Yeah, I can see that now. No, I
And
try
then
and avoid,
enchantment.
I try and avoid infinite combos.
Yeah.
They're no fun for anybody.
I'm gonna pass turn.
Sounds good. I will go to untap and I will draw my card for turn. I am going to. How much do I have? I have the perfect amount for this. So I'm going to tap out completely, and I'm going to play an enchantment called Sphere of Safety. There are 2 triggers when I cast it, which is going to be that I'm going to draw a card, and I may draw a card, which I will do both. To explain that, basically though, my enchantment count is currently only 1, so it is 1 per creature to attack me. Or no, I have 2. I have Willhaven. Never mind. So it is 2 per creature currently, and I presume that will be Yes, and I presume they'll be destroyed very quickly with the 3 of you. So I wanted to put it out early. I think though with the tap out, that's all I can do. I'm gonna pass. Actually, keep some blockers.
All right, untap, upkeep, draw, another swamp. Awesome. Okay. I'm actually going to tap out. Actually, first I'm going to do math. 4, 5. And I am going to play the Anointed Deacon. At the beginning of combat on your turn, you may have target vampire get +2/+0 until end of turn. He is a 3/3. I'm then going to move to combat, and the Anointed Deacons, I can speak words. The Anointed Deacon's trigger will put it on the Sadistic Sky Marcher. And you know what? I have to agree with Nick here that having a Planeswalker on the board scares me. So I'm going to swing a 4/2 at Vivien in the air.
Okay, in response to that, I'm going to tap 4 for Master of the Hunt, flashing it in. Beginning my upkeep at a 2/2. Because my poor babe dies.
I love that card.
Yeah. All right, and then I gain 2 life from lifelink on the Sky Marcher.
Yeah.
And then I will pass turn.
Okay. Tap. Upkeep. This goes. Bring another Wolfie Boy out. Oh, draw. Duh.
Clemmy is like
The best part of Magic.
excited about your wolf deck, Shauna.
Shelter Thicket.
As everyone should be for a wolf deck, you know. It's very exciting.
Well, it's certainly something to howl about.
And I'm the problem. See, you two are going to hear it now tonight. I'm not the problem with
I
puns
love
on
that.
our stream.
You two ladies are going to have to excuse us. It's also our anniversary today.
Oh,
So,
thank you for
we're
spending
in
it with
rare
us.
form.
Thank you for spending it with us.
What to do? Flyers are always a problem. Dang it all. I think I'm going to swing at Bolton with the 4/1.
You mean
Oof.
Belmont?
Or Belmont, sorry, Bolton.
All right, so what are you coming at me with?
With a 4/1 trample.
Four one trample. You know what? I think I'm going to block it with the Vampire Nighthawk.
Okay, in response to that, we tap 2 and choose target Moonlight Hunt. Choose target creature I don't control. Each creature I control that's a wolf or werewolf deals damage equal to its power to that creature. So, 1, 2, 3. So that's 4, 5, 6 damage to the Nighthawk.
All right, and that will resolve before combat damage?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right, then, yep. Bye-bye, Vampire Nighthawk.
And so 4 tramples through.
Yep. I think the word I'm looking for is ouch.
I mean, you've been bobbing up and down up by 40, so you're fine.
Yeah.
And that's it from me.
All right. Well, I think I need to put this on the battlefield for now, just to help everybody out.
What is it?
Tybalt, Rakish Instigator. Your opponents can't gain life.
I was hoping one of you two were playing that against Lifegate.
And you know what? I'm just gonna keep him on. I'm not gonna minus him. I don't need devils. I got goblins. I'm just gonna keep him at a 5 just in case. And let me see.
What's your commander, Belmont? We need it for the promo, Belmont. Oh, it's just for the promo. What's your commander? Oh, yeah, no, we couldn't put Tibbles in your deck.
I wasn't metagaming. What are you accusing me of? I'm going to just, you know what? I'm just going to pass turn quietly.
Oh,
Yeah.
then I will untap. And I will draw a card from my turn. And I'm getting a lot of great late game stuff, but nothing right now. So I think my best bet at this point is just to get some beautiful card draw going. Is I'm going to play an island as my land for turn, and I'm going to tap 3 mana, and I am going to play. We're going to make a little room for her, Caliphate, Beloved of the Sea. Nice Theros card, recent.
Mm-hmm.
The power right now is 2 because she's the only blue thing on my battlefield. But it does mean that my creatures and enchantments that I control cost, or spells that target it cost 1 more to cast. So little protection for that sphere of safety in case some tribal decks want to trample on it or something. And let's see, you have a. I don't think I'm getting past anybody's board state, so we're just gonna pass the turn and just go to Belmont.
Hold.
All right, untap, upkeep, draw. No help there. All right. Well, I still think it's probably the best if I tap out and bring out. Oh, that's too much mana. Bring out Elenda the Dusk Rose.
Uh-huh.
And then I am going to. Leslie, do you have any flyers?
No flyers.
What a question.
Leslie?
Nope, no flyers.
Play with reach that I should be aware of?
Nothing at this moment. No.
Yep. All right. So we've got. I'm going to start combat, which triggers the Anointed Deacon. Going to put the trigger on the Sadistic Sky Marcher. So we've got 4. We've got 4 damage coming to Tybalt.
He takes it.
Okay. How
That
much
was
does he
4?
have left? I'm not sure.
That was 4?
1.
Okay, cool. Sorry, it's not
Yes,
coming
it
up
was
for me on
4.
spell table.
Okay.
And unfortunately, I think that's going to be my turn, pass turn.
Content. Upkeep. Draw. Huh. I'm going to go to combat. And I'll swing with my 4-2 at Nick. Or 4-1, sorry, at Nick. And I have to pay 1? Or how many?
Currently I have 3 enchantments on the board,
3,
so it would be
so I paid
3 per
3
creature. Yep.
Dang it. Okay.
I am trying to survive until I can get enchantments out. But I think I will just take the 4, honestly.
Okay.
I don't want to shut off my engine.
And that's it for me.
Does anyone have any artifacts on the battlefield right now?
I have no artifacts, actually, funny enough.
None for me.
0.
Well, what good are you guys? How many creatures does everybody have?
5.
have
3.
3.
3, 3, and 3. Draw. Land.
I mean, a question like that usually implies some kind of board wipe.
Yeah, I'm really concerned.
Well, since you guys are anticipating it and all, I'm going to play Chain Reaction. Chain Reaction deals X damage to each creature where X is the number of creatures on the battlefield.
Okay, wait.
Don't do
Including
it.
yours?
I'm trying to get rid of Elenda for you.
Are you? Does it include yours?
Yeah, it does.
Nick?
I have no reaction.
Nick, if I recall, this happens all simultaneously, right?
Like they
Yep.
they all die at once.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so Elenda's ability off of creatures dying wouldn't come into play here.
Correct. Elendra will die before anything would go on her.
Fair enough. I just wanted to verify that's how I thought it was. By statistics, Sky Marcher. See, I gotta not get emotionally attached to my creatures on the battlefield. I should know better. I've been playing Magic for 20 freaking years. You'd think I'd know better.
All right, and then I'm going to pass my turn. Let's start over.
I'm okay with this. I have no problem. I'm going to untap my lands. I am going to draw for turn. I am for my land. I am going to play a Hall of Heliod's Generosity. And I think my best bet at this point. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I do have enough for that. So I'm going to tap white, green, and blue, and we're going to bring out Tuvasa after the board is clear. It's the perfect timing.
I'm sorry,
and
everyone.
then also in this first main, I'm going to tap the rest of my mana, which will be 3 and a white specifically, and I'm going to play Lagona Band Storyteller. Does that resolve before I go and grab something?
Is that an enchantment?
It is a creature, a Centaur Advisor, which you don't see very often.
So how big is your Tuvasa right now?
Currently just a 3/3, and I actually do have a card for that, so I should put that out. Ta-da!
Move it down just a little bit, love. There you go. Oh, no.
That didn't help.
That's because of the light. Yeah, I can switch the
Other
lighting
side
here
of
in a
the
second.
board?
I'm noticing it's getting bad. Natural light, it's fun. But what if I do it over here?
Yeah, it's reasonable.
But yes, I currently have 2 enchantments on the field, so Tuvasa is a 3/3. But what Lagona Band Storyteller does do on her trigger is that when they enter the battlefield, I may put target enchantment card from my graveyard on top of my library. If I do, I gain life equal to its converted mana cost, which will be Caliphate. So I will gain 3 life from that and put her on the top of my library.
But you can't gain life.
I cannot gain life. Thank you for the reminder. I forgot. I thought Belmont dispatched Tibble. I forgot. But I still get it up there, which is the nice part. But that will be the end of my turn as I'm tapped out, so pass the turn. Yeah, gotta rebuild a little bit after some craziness here.
Mm-hmm.
So Belmont, I think it's your turn.
Yes, it is. I was just talking with chat and having a
Getting-
better
Well, that's
appreciation
good.
for chain reaction.
Chat is really the most important thing here. So
All right. Well, options are very limited right now, so unfortunately, I'm gonna tap 2 and bring out the famished paladin. And yeah, that's about it at the moment. So I have to pass turn.
Alrighty.
he looks famished.
Now I'm gonna pass.
All right. Tap.
I'm sensing some distrust in your voice, Leslie.
You never trust me.
I don't. Does your commander have like indestructible or something stupid like that?
Who's?
Tuvasa.
Oh, no. Just +1/+1 for each enchantment I control, and then whenever I cast my first enchantment spell each turn, I draw a card.
So a 3/3.
All right. But Leslie, let me also put it to you this way. I played against this deck last night, and I think Tuvasa at one point was a 19-19.
17-16, never made it to 19. But to be
Just-
fair, I also had 5 enchantments loaded on her at the time, so...
Just saying. Just pointing that out. Just facts are facts.
I'm going to tap
Yes.
5 and play Electro Dominance to do 3 damage to your commander.
Justified, yeah.
And then I can play something for free, 3 converted mana cost. So I think I'm going to play my Goblin Chainwhirler and do 1 damage to each opponent and each creature or planeswalker they control. I don't know if that does anything to anyone, but it gets Goblin Chainwhirler out.
1 per each opponent is pretty good still, nonetheless, you know.
Am I taking something right now?
1 damage.
1 damage, yeah.
1 damage. I could take 1 damage.
Due to the spell played for free off Electro Dominance.
I love that card.
Isn't it great?
You are #IsItForLife.
Well, yeah, that's in my Niv. That's in my Niv. Is it deck?
Niv is it? I'm
Yeah,
going
well,
to pass turn.
It's Niv Mizzet is the commander, but it's all is it lightning themed, all centered around the hottie that is Ral. So yeah.
I passed Nick.
Get rid of that thing, Nick.
Which thing?
Leslie's Chainwhirler. Don't want it.
Oh, yeah, totally.
Are you guys not hearing
I have
me
ways
in
to deal with
Discord or what?
stuff.
Again?
Sorry, is it my turn? I
Yes,
just realized
yeah.
that you may have passed turn. I was like, wait a second. I just presumed there was more spells to kill my stuff. I don't know. I feel like it's not a bad presumption.
I'm tapped.
Never.
I'm going to draw my Caliphate. I am going to play a Seaside Citadel as my land for turn. And then, just to see if she sticks again, I think I'm going to go ahead and tap 5. Yeah, I'll just do that. And I will bring out Tuvasa for the second time. Because I have enough land for it at this point. However, I do not have the mana for anything else. So I think I'm just going to go ahead and swing at Shauna for 3 with my Laguna Band Storyteller. Because you are the highest life total. Keep it nice and fair. And I will then pass to Belmont.
It looks like everyone here thinks Dex.
I mean, yeah. I think they did Daxos and they did Bazri. They have a mission for white, legendary creatures in general and planeswalkers.
Well.
Oh, we can see your hand.
Oh, sorry.
I mean, don't be sorry.
But while Belmont's thinking, though, I also will introduce, like I said, the Calyx here. You can get a better image. I also put Calyx in that category.
Yeah.
Daxos may have gotten the love from a lot of the set, but Calyx is a pretty quiet player there, I think.
And actually, his voice on Arena is. Anyway, we're playing Magic. I'm gonna put in a dog tapped. And when that enters the battlefield, I get rid of somebody's graveyard. Yeah, I'm torn between Shauna and Nick.
I have 6 cards in my graveyard.
I have the 3
Yeah.
that look like this.
3 creatures, 1 planeswalker.
Lots of enchanting in my
I
graveyard.
feel like bringing those enchantments back would be a
at
bad
this
thing.
point, so we're gonna exile your graveyard.
Who?
Who's?
Shauna.
Okay. That was me. sad.
This is what he does, you know. Just.
I thought you told me to put this in the deck.
I mean, to be fair, you had like 3 dual lands and basics. And I was like, you need more utility in that deck.
All right, let's just trying to see what's also on the battlefield here.
I also noticed he's the only one playing black, so of course he's doing this stuff to us then.
Leslie, what is the card right above Tybalt? My screen isn't.
Oh, that's my Goblin Chainwhirler. It's my artifact that I can tap to do damage, maybe.
Gotcha.
But I just got a land last time, so.
All right. On that note, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to tap 3 and play Squire's Devotion.
Oh, there you go. That's part of the
no.
that's part of the combo, man.
Mm-hmm.
Is it really?
Yes.
Yep.
Oh.
You have 2 parts of the 3 cards needed. You just don't have the
Okay.
3rd one in there, I can tell you that.
Well, I'm going to put Squire's Devotion on the Famished Paladin, making him a 4/4. That's also going to get me a nice little vampire right here. And I'm going to swing at Tybalt for 4.
Tybalt will take it.
And then because Tybalt is now gone, I gain 4 life.
Yep.
Yep. Now we're cooking with a Bic lighter.
And then you untap that? Is that how that works?
Yes, I get to untap him because I gained life. I totally forgot about that. Oh, awesome.
I didn't.
Good thing you got us to look after you.
Feeling much better about things now. So, Shauna, your turn.
Belmont, I forgot to write down, what was the first card you played that you exiled my graveyard?
The Bajuka Bog.
Oh, it's just a land.
Yeah,
Yep.
it's just a land, but it exiles an entire graveyard when it comes in.
Okay. All right. On your end step, I'm going to tap 1, 3, 5 for Samut, and tap, draw.
Uh-oh.
There's my planes. Holy smokes. So Samut is double strike, vigilance, and haste. Other creatures I control have haste.
Mhm.
And I'm going to tap 2, 4, 5, 6 for assembled alphas. Whenever assembled alphas blocks or becomes blocked by a creature, assembled alphas deals 3 damage to that creature and 3 damage to that creature.
Oh no.
So I'm going to go to combat. I'm going to send the 5/5 alphas at Belmont and 3/4 double strike vigilance at Leslie.
All right. Well, I'll resolve mine first. I'm going to chump block with a vampire token.
Okay. So you get 3 damage to that creature's controller.
All right. So 3 damage to me, and then +1 lifelink from the token.
It actually dies.
It deals
when
damage
blocked
to it
up
first.
Oh, it does? Oh,
because of the alphas. Yep.
We'll deal with that in a little bit.
Oh no.
And Leslie, you have a 3/4 coming at you.
Yeah, I took it.
Are you there?
Yeah.
Okay.
It was
So
double.
3/4 double
It was
strike.
double strike. Yeah.
Did you take it?
Yeah, I did.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
I'm going to tap 1 to untap her to give this. Untap that.
Mhm.
And that's it for my turn.
Okay. Don't fail me. Damn it. I need 1 more land, you guys.
No.
Make anything happen. Gosh dang it
Preaching
all.
to the choir.
I would get the enchantresses to gift you with the abundance of mana that I have been gifted with, but doesn't seem to be working.
What did you just put out? The war chief or something?
Goblin Ringleader. Oh, look. Land. Reveal the top 4 cards of my library
Oh
and
no.
put all goblin cards revealed this way into my hand. I get 1 Legion War Boss. The other 2 lands and Door of Destinies get to be put on the bottom of my library. And I'm just going to pass turn.
The War Boss is a good hit, I will say. That's nice.
Mhm.
I am going to untap my stuff. I'm going to draw a card. Okay. I think I'm going to first tap. Yeah, let's go ahead this way. 1, 2, and 3. And I am going to play the card Hydra's Growth onto Tuvasa.
No!
Oh no.
Good God!
I will basically, that will give a +1/+1 counter to Tuvasa. And the number of counters will double on my upkeep. So we're going to start probably a ticking time bomb for removal.
You're the
So
one that has
1,
green.
2, 3,
Where's your
4.
enchantment removal?
I mean, to be fair, Nick, that enchantment did not make Tuvasa a target for removal. Tuvasa made Tuvasa a target for removal.
That is completely fair. But I think because you've just been gaining so much life, Belmont, you have a 4/4, right?
Yes, the Famished Paladin is currently a 4/4 with lifelink.
Then I am going to swing Tuvasa, which is a 5/5 with absolutely none other keywords at your face.
I am going to take that, and if you'll give me one moment, I will adjust my life total, but I am under attack by an Ajani.
Fair. It happens. I mean, there's not one in this game, but you know, yeah, because that's our orange tabby is the Ajani, and then we have Liliana, which is the tuxedo cat.
That's fun.
I just took 5 commander damage from Tuvasa.
Correct. Yep.
All right, adjusting commander damage. 2, 3, 4, and 5, and adjusting life total. 1, 3, 4, 5.
I am then going to go ahead and play a Meandering River as my land for turn. It comes in tapped. And then...
Oh, Leslie, you have commander damage too. I forgot about that. So it's making
Yeah, because it's a... Yeah. I think I'm just going to go ahead and pass the turn on that.
All right. Untap, upkeep, draw. Attempt to keep the cat away from the wires. Hi, handsome. This is not a toy. Daddy needs you to. Yeah, you can just lay down right there. You can just lay down. Good. No, no nibbling on wires. He's looking very upset that I will not let him nibble on wires. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Should jump.
Black mana. I'm gonna play Champion of the Dusk.
Oh, fine. There you go.
So when I
That's
enter the battlefield, I draw 2 cards because I can now control 2 vampires. I lose 2 life because I control 2 vampires.
Mm-hmm.
And I will then play a land for turn. And then Mr. Ajani, no. No. That's Daddy's camera wire. You don't want everybody's gonna be so mad at you. On that note, I think what I will do is I'm still a 5/5. This is not good for me either way. I think I'm gonna pass turn. So
All
shut up.
right. Okie dokie. Untap. Draw. I will play a clifftop retreat. Thank goodness. Two, 4, 5. For Wolfear Silverheart. It's a Wolf Warrior 4/4 with Soul Bond, and I will pair it with the alphas.
Oh,
so
yikes.
as long as it's paired with another creature, each of those creatures get +4/+4. And I will go to combat, and I'll swing with the 9/9 and the 9/9 at next. Tesla, do I have to pay to attack you?
Yes, Seer of Safety is still out. It is a 3 mana cost per creature.
Okay. So I'll send a 9/9 at you. The 8/8 at who did I not?
Belmont.
I've swung at everybody. 8/8 at Belmont and the 3/4. No, sorry, the 3/4 at Belmont and the 8/8 at.
Ouch! Come on now, jeepers! I'm gonna be dead like super soon. I will block with my Goblin Ringleader.
I will go ahead and block the alphas with my Storyteller. They will deal 3 damage to that, 3 damage to me, and then they'll deal 3 damage back to it if it matters, but it probably won't.
And I think because it's Samut that's coming towards me, right?
Yes.
Correct.
All right. I think I'm going to block it with the Famished Paladin, which is a 4/4.
Okay. So you do gain your life, but it dies because it's double strength.
Yes. But then wouldn't Samut die?
Unless
Yeah,
does your
yes.
paladin have first strike?
No.
Samut
But
is
4
double
toughness,
strike.
right?
Yeah, but 4 toughness. So
Yeah.
Oh right,
Will survive first strike, yep.
Yep.
so that kills these. Sorry, I'm cat-handed.
And that's my turn.
All right. And keep draw. Damn it. All right. I'm going to tap 5 to play Goblin Rally, putting 4 1/1 Goblin creature tokens onto the battlefield. 1,
Nice.
2, 3, 4. And I'm going to pass turn.
I enjoy that Jigglypuff is a goblin.
Isn't
because
it?
that just I mean, that or a gremlin, let's be honest. I mean, you can go with either, but I do enjoy that. Okay, I'm going to untap some land and Tuvasa, and then I'm going to draw my card for turn. Let's see what that says again. So, as long as you control both of them. Okay, so I can't affect Soulbond the way I wish, so we're going to ignore the fact that I have a card that I just drew. I think we're going to tap 3. Then there's a Johnny back. And I'm going to play Caliphate back out. You know, we saw her earlier. Still just a 2/3 because the devotion to blue right now is only 2. However, and I think I've missed this trigger earlier, so we're going to actually do it this time. I get to draw a card from Tuvasa, and Tuvasa will be a 6/6. I am notorious for missing triggers, so I will warn people on that I am probably going to aggravate people, but I will draw that card now. I'm going to play a forest as my land per turn. With a 6/6 Tuvasa currently, I think to not. Sorry, what was that?
I'm open.
Oh, okay, nope. You are open. However, I'm afraid of drawing your ire more, so instead I'm just gonna go ahead and probably just attack Belmont with the 6/6.
Belmont will take the 6. Is that Tuvasa again?
That is Tuvasa. Yep.
All right. Joy.
I mean, I just want to like get you ready in case I need to swing later to get ready that way with your life gain. So.
Well, I'm gonna die from commander damage before I gain any life.
Well, just for now. I mean, we'll see in a bit.
Are you done?
I am done with my turn. Correct. Yep.
So untap. Upkeep. Draw. Give me 1 second. Here, I have a cat falling off my lap. You've ignored me all day. The moment I'm on stream, you decide that you need love and affection.
No. He needs to be on camera. You're missing this. It's his big break.
You talk about other streams. All right. Well, I probably am not going to get an opportunity to do something like this later in the game. So I think what I'm going to do, 1, 2, 3, 4, is that I'm going to put out the Sanguine Glorifier. When the Sanguine Glorifier enters the battlefield, put a +1/+1 counter on another target vampire that you control, which will be the Champion of Dusk. I'm also then going to put tap 3 and put out the Hierophant's Chalice. When the Hierophant's Chalice enters the battlefield, target opponent, Nick, loses 1 life and you gain 1 life.
I see. Fair enough. I got the hint.
I have 11 commander damage. You earned it.
No, totally fair. I was just I missed was talking about your waterbending deck, so I was just catching up on that.
The waterbending deck.
You don't love it as much when you play it against it. Just to warn you.
Actually, like in all honesty, the waterbending deck is one of those decks that every once in a while I play it and reminding me how annoying it must be to play against and how annoying it is to play. Like
it's a historical tour through what blue mana has done, which is a lot of bouncing and a lot of counters and a tapping.
However, I'm going to move to combat and I'm going to swing at Shauna for 5.
Okay. Just 5, is it?
It's all I got, lady. You keep beating me down so much. And on that note, however, I shall pass turn.
Chat says they have little to no idea what's going on, but they're wanting to know what's going to happen. That's pretty much every commander game ever for every player. Who knows? It can change on a dime.
I really hate to do this, but I have to. I'm going to Rabid Bite with my 9/9 on Tuvasa. I'm sorry.
No,
Why
I
are you sorry
understand.
for
That's
that?
fair. I played this deck knowing full what was going to happen. I mean, it's just one of. Yeah, it happens. I'll put that away for a little bit. Sphere is back down to 3 because that has come in importance. Now is that a target?
What?
Was that a target? To hit Tuvasa.
Yes, it was.
You do have to pay 1 more. I don't think it'll be an issue, but Caliphate did protect Tuvasa on that one. So,
makes sense.
In case it comes in importance for attacking me in a little bit, I wanted to make sure.
I'm going to need blue. 2. I'm going to go to combat and swing with the 9/9 at Belmont. You're the next highest. I'm sorry.
No, that makes sense. It's a 9/9.
Yep.
Oh, Shauna, you're so Canadian. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I don't know. I mean, I get that. I had the highest life total. If you're trying to spread the damage, I am definitely not the tactical threat on this board. But...
Wait, just to check, Sean, are you attacking with the Silver Heart or the Alphas?
Silver Heart. Or sorry, it's 8/8.
It's an 8/8. Okay, that's what I was thinking, but I'm like, let me do this very carefully in case I'm completely off. As Jax was saying, I have no idea what's going on.
8. Sorry.
Yeah, so I take it.
Thank you. All right, that's my turn.
Mouthful of wolf fur.
All right. Play land. Tap 6. Play Muxus. When it enters the battlefield, reveal the top 6 cards of your library. Put all goblin creatures with a
That's
converted
like-
mana cost of 5 or less from among them onto the battlefield. Watch. It's going to be all land. No. Aw, Perforos. I needed that. Ah, not a goblin.
Oh my god.
Not a goblin. Oh, that's a goblin. Impact Tremors. I could have used that too. 2. I get 2, you guys. 2.
Not bad in a commander deck, I feel. You know.
Actually, our heart weeps for you, I assure you.
So you get to put those on the battlefield?
I do for free.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Where are they? Can you read them to me?
Siege Gang Commander. When it enters the battlefield, I get 3 1/1 Goblin creature tokens.
You got that one for free.
3. I did.
Mm-hmm.
And I can sacrifice a goblin to do 2 damage to target creature or player. And then I also get Beetleback Chief. When it enters the battlefield, I get 2 1/1 goblins.
Jeez.
So Impact Tremors would have been nice.
I think you're doing okay with those, though. I don't know. You seem to have a few Jigglypuffs on your board now.
A few Jigglypuffs on my board. Okay. I do not have haste, though. So, unfortunately, I will... You know what? I'm just going to pass. For now.
Okay. On your end step, I'm actually going to tap a white and 1 and tap the Hall of Heliod's Generosity, and I'm going to put a target enchantment card from my graveyard on the top of my library, which is going to be the Hydra's Growth.
Ooh.
I should have hit your library.
To be fair, that was not in it until last turn when, my Tuvasa was slain in the heat of battle.
Well,
So-
I knew you had some recursion, but I thought with Shauna's colors that she might get to recursion faster, so that's why hers was the thing.
There. I am going to play a Plains as my land for turn. I am then going to go ahead and tap 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Oh boy.
And I'm going to play Tuvasa for the 3rd time this game. I said I was getting a lot of mana, and I was not joking. So I got that. And then I am able to tap 3 mana here. And I'm going to play out the Hydra's Growth onto Tuvasa. There's a little bit of recursion in Bant, just a smidge. A couple triggers happen at that point. Actually, just 1, well, 2, because I put the counter on her, and I get to draw a card. But that will end my turn, and I will get my Tuvasa card all prepped up again. It's just an easy way to remember, if I just have it there.
It's nice for us to know how much we have to do to it to kill it, so...
Exactly. I mean, I'm playing against, a black and 2 red, focus deck, so I presume Tuvasa doesn't stay out for long, but...
All right. Well, I've untapped, I have upkeeped, and I have drawn. I am going to do the following. I'm going to tap 1, and this is a placeholder card that actually brings in Legion's Landing, which is a legendary enchantment. When it enters the battlefield, I create a 1/1 white vampire creature token with lifelink. Go team me. I am then also going to tap out the rest of my black mana for the Queen's Agent, which is a 3/3 with lifelink, and when it enters the battlefield, it explores. I'm going to reveal the top card of my library. It is a land, which goes into my hand. I am then going to play my land for turn, which is not the swamp I just revealed, but actually the Orzhov Basilica, which will then bounce one of my swamps back to my hand. Now, as impressive as that was, I think I'm going to pass turn still.
Okay.
I think I'm ready to dance.
Okay. On your end step, I'm going to be aggressive again, Leslie. I'm sorry. Pay 4. So 3 and then 1 to play 2 modes of this. So Savage Alliance deals 1 damage to each creature target opponent controls, so 1 damage to all your gobos, Leslie. And 2 damage to... How big is your...
3-3-2-2-2-2-4-4.
Then I have a 6-6 and a 2-3.
I think Belmont, all yours are bigger than 2, right? Except for...
His 1/1 token, but everything else is much bigger than 2.
I'll take out your token, Belmont. No
Bye-bye.
tokens. Untap. Draw. Three, 4, 5, 7 for Samut. And I'll go to combat. And I will swing with the 8 at Belmont. The can't swing it. And the 3/4 double strike at plus. I'm sorry.
I will block with my beetle back, Chief.
All right, I'm going to take it. What am I taking, Shauna?
You're taking 8.
One more. Come on. Cooperate, mouse. You know, Nick, this just goes back to that discussion we were having. We were watching some of their old games, doing our research, like, strategizing, and I told you Shauna was the one to watch out for.
I told you, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Hey, I'm fine. I just, as I put in chat, I just keep doing the safety dance. So I just keep gaining friends. I don't. That's what the sphere of safety is for.
Got my man wrong, so go ahead. Go
I
ahead.
did not need that song stuck in my head, love. Thank you.
You always need safety dance stuck in your head. Come on.
All right. I'm going to play Ember Hauler.
Vigilant.
Ooh.
And then I'm going to tap 4 and Rogue's Passage, and I'm going to swing Muxus at you, Shauna. It gets +3/+3, so it's a 7/7. You can't block.
Okay.
Commander damage.
What did you play? Sorry?
Ember Hauler.
Ember Hauler? Okay.
Stop attacking me.
Okay. 7/7. Unblockable commander.
Yep. And then I'll pass turn.
Okay, I'm going to go to my untap then. And I am going to draw a card. And let's go digging a little bit, shall we? Let's tap three mana. And I'm going to play Heliod's Pilgrim, which is a 1/2, but I get to search my library for an aura card, reveal it, and it goes in my hand.
Howdy, Pilgrim.
Basically, yeah. And I'm going to reveal Dreadful Apathy as the card I grabbed. And I will shuffle my library very quickly. And that slot will go into my hand. Unshockingly, I will then tap 3 mana. And to try and get on Leslie's good side with all of her gobos, I'm going to play Dreadful Apathy onto your Alphas, Shauna.
Okay.
So it cannot attack or block, and I can trigger a possible exile in the future with 2 and a white.
Right.
I do.
The anniversary gift I needed.
I just felt like people were dying quickly, and you know what? I want this game to just be enjoyed. No, I don't know. So I played an enchantment. So that's the enchantment's going to trigger my Tuvasa, and I'm going to draw a card, and that is going to bring her to a 7/7. just in time for combat. But then I think I am going to go ahead and just kind of share the level of it. I'm going to swing my 7/7 Tuvasa at Leslie.
Does it have trample?
It does not have trample, no. You probably can jump.
Yeah, I'm gonna chump with my Ember Hauler.
That's totally fair. I was more just worried about you chucking goblins at my head. But that will be my turn. I will pass the turn.
All right. I'm going to untap. I'm going to upkeep. And I'm going to draw. Huh, interesting. All right. I'm going to play another swamp for turn. Going to tap 2 of those swamps and play the Dusk Legion Zealot. A nice little 1/1 vampire, and when it enters the battlefield, I'm going to lose 1 life, which is starting to become in short supply. Thank you, Shauna. And draw a card. Ooh.
Uh-oh.
Ooh.
Did your production assistant there, Zealot, bring you something fun?
Possible.
Uh-oh.
Belmont needs to do a little math. Okay.
So take a break for 5 minutes. No.
We'll be right back.
Just roll the calculations across the screen.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the smarter move is to do this. So I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 6, and bring out Elendra. And then I'm also then going to move to combat. Which also means that I am going to swing at I just saw Shauna's post-it note. Oh my god.
Yep, it's wonderful.
I love it. Nick, what other creatures do you have on the battlefield though?
Currently, I have Caliphate, who is still just a 2/3 because I have none of my blue cards whatsoever to match with her, and a 1/2 Heliod's Pilgrim that will probably be run over by something pretty quickly.
What's the tax in that apply?
Currently, I have 5 enchantments, so it's 5 per creature that attacks me.
Pretty expensive.
It's a slow creeping expense. It's it's interest on a credit card.
Cleansing Nova.
All right, I am going to swing the 3/3 and the 5/5 at Shauna, and the 3/3 at Leslie.
I will take it.
And then that triggers your Legion's Landing.
Well, yes, that was the point, was to trigger my Legion's Landing. I have now created a legendary land.
Your
And
3/3 doesn't have first strike?
None of my creatures have first strike.
All right, I'm going to block with my Goblin Chainwhirler, which has first strike.
Okay, which will kill my Sanguine Glorifier, and then put a +1/+1 counter on Elendra.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna block your 3/3 and with my Samut double strike and take 5.
3 life from the lifelink on that creature.
First strike.
Oh, it doesn't do damage, right?
Sorry.
So guys, I will put another +1/+1 counter on Elendra.
The gals got you. They struck first. That's the problem.
Yes. They did. And then I'm going to tap 2 mana and play the Tithe Drinker.
Oh.
Ooh,
which has a lovely little ability that I like to call Extort.
Oh no.
But that will be my turn, pass turn.
See, it's usually not a... I was gonna say, usually it's not a problem when you play that Extort because usually your mana dries, so it doesn't have a problem, but...
I think I'm not in this game. I was having color fixing problems.
Hmm. So Muxus is how big is he?
You just leave him alone. He's a 4/4.
The 4/4.
You never want to
He's
hear that.
your biggest creature, right?
He is.
And Tuvasa is at a 7/7.
Correct.
Elenda needs to die. You know that.
I mean, that is completely fair.
I'm going to pay 2 for Primal Might 1 and have my 9/9 chomp Tuvasa.
Makes sense. Tuvasa is back to the command zone.
We love you, Shauna.
And 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hang on, let me just double check. Two green. Not 5 for Wolfbriar Elemental, and it was kicked once, so I make 1 wolf. So they all have haste. And I will go to combat, and I will swing with the 3/4 Samut. Oh, I can't. The pay. Dang it.
It is only 4 now. Sorry, I have not updated it. You did get rid of a Hydra's growth.
You're whittling away at his tax shelter.
It's the way it's acting, it's a pillow for it. Let's be honest. Tuvasa's still going down anyway.
3/4. No, I don't want to do that. Yeah. 3/4 at Leslie and the.
Seriously.
Dang it. I don't want to do this, you guys. Samut has vigilant. 3/4 double strike at Leslie and the 8/8. Belmont, I'm sorry.
No. Does the 8/8 have trample?
No.
All right, then I'm going to chump block it with the Dusk Legion Zealot, which will just eat my vampire.
Yeah, and bump up Elenda.
Yep.
I'll block.
That's another Elenda.
Yep.
Okay. That's it for me.
Belmont, did you get the Elenda trigger when Tuvasa died?
Oh, no, I didn't. Thank you.
Totally fair. I it was on the same turns. I'm like, yeah, I could let you know.
Right. Yeah, that's it.
Just a big beast just came in and destroyed the pillow fort. Well, came in, grabbed Tuvasa out of the pillow fort, and then she went away.
Based on the art of that card, it's more like this overgrown beast wanted to play in the pillow fort too, and kind of like tried to jump in, but was just too big to fit, and everything came coming down.
Also fair.
All right, I'm going to play Pashlik Mons. When it or another goblin I control dies, it deals 1 damage to any target. And Legion Warboss. And then I am going to... What do you got up? Can't attack Nick yet. But...
Uh-oh.
Shauna, what do you have up?
I have a 2/2 wolf, a 4/4 elemental, and 3/4 Samut.
3/4 Well, I'm going to move to combat, create a goblin with Legion Warboss. It has to attack, so I'm just going to attack with a 1/1 goblin at Shauna.
Block with the wolf.
It dies. Elenda gets a trigger, and I'm going to do 1 damage to Nick.
The wolf.
Nope.
To me, I presume, right? You
Yeah,
said?
Nick.
Yep, that's fair.
Can't attack him, so
Might as well just ping me.
I'm trying to leave Sean alone so she stops attacking me, but I'll pass.
There's a high there, Chicky.
My turn?
Yeah.
Or do you still have more, please?
No, it is. Sorry, you guys must not
Are you
hear
done?
me. Yes, I'm done.
Totally fair. On your end step, I am going to tap 3 mana, and I'm going to trigger the ability on Dreadful Apathy and exile your alphas.
Okay. TV time is over.
I mean, just they fell asleep so deeply, it's basically a Rip Van Winkle thing, and they're in a different plane of dimension. It's, they just went to Phyrexia like we all want to.
Yeah.
I'm going to untap and draw my card, though. Well, looks like you got one of the bots in your chat. Yeah, looks like you got one of those ones that we've had.
Which is actually like kind of a good sign. I think you need to reach a certain threshold before those bots.
We just got affiliate.
Fair.
Just got
Did you?
affiliate. Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
I think we did the same night you guys did.
Yeah, we did. I think we did on the same
Right
night.
on.
I'm going to gain a life from Tranquil Cove, just so people know. And I think well, I'm trying it out tonight. I am gonna go ahead. I'm gonna tap 6 mana, and I'm going to play a creature called Archon of Falling Stars. It is a 4/4 flyer, because I'm scared of Belmont. And when it dies, I may return target enchantment card from my graveyard to the battlefield.
Oh, is that the cow? Is that the flying cow? It is.
It is the flying cow, yes. I'm wondering, actually, I think I can show it a little better there.
Cow jumped over the moon.
There we go, flying cow.
There you go.
I think because I am terrified of people, I'm going to pass the turn here.
We're all like, I don't know what to do. I'm just gonna Sean is the only one that's not scared of us.
I'm just sitting in my sphere, my arboretum.
Where were you when I needed you? Okay. Planes.
It happens.
All right. I am going to do the following. I am going to tap 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and I'm going to play the Regal Bloodlord.
Oh no. I've seen that pull some distance.
Yes. And I'm also then going to spend 1 black to extort because I played a spell thanks to the Tithe Drinker. So each of you take 1 damage to the face, and I gain 1, and I gain 3 life.
Mm-hmm. It begins.
And then Nick, what's the cover charge?
Only 3. It's at a discount this turn.
I can't see the die, love. I gave you the
I know.
die.
Yeah, that's the only problem. I should make it bigger. I'm not getting over 6 seemingly this turn, so I should make it one that can be seen. Is that better? Ah, it's much better. There we go.
And so I mean, it's only because I wanted to try out the new rendition of this deck that I'm not playing some kind of evil blue. Nick is playing like moderately like mischievous blue, but like
just a splash.
Exactly.
You leave blue alone, as the chat's saying.
I have a blue. I mean, is it true? Leslie, you do technically have the highest life total amongst us, and you're also starting to get a bunch of things. What is your biggest creature?
Stop it. I will retaliate.
Well, I know that I'm opening up like hostilities, but what is your biggest creature again? I'm sorry.
My Muxus.
And what is the power and toughness?
4/4.
Okay, I'm gonna swing at you with Elendra.
Okay. And she is a what?
She is a 7/7 at the moment.
Okay, I am going to block with my Goblin Chainwhirler.
Which, Nick, this triggers her, but does that go on before or after?
After.
After? All right. So yes, 7 commander damage then. Or no, that was blocked because she doesn't have trample.
Yeah.
Correct.
And
All
when
right.
That would be scary.
when Goblin Chainwhirler dies, I'm going to do 1 to your face.
Well, I'm going to gain 6 from her. And then take 1 to the face. And then I'm going to move to my end step, but on my end step, thanks to the Regal Bloodlord, because I have gained life this turn, I get a 1/1 bat token.
That's everywhere.
Which, funny enough, we don't have bat tokens, so that's why he has the fill in there.
And I will pass my turn to Shauna while I draw a bat.
Okay. Hmm.
Did I mention I'm not a good drawer?
In Magic or on the token?
Yes.
And 3 for finally a werewolf, Breakneck Rider. It's a 3/3 werewolf. At the beginning of each upkeep, if no spells were cast last turn, transform it. And I will tap 1, 2, 5 for Trollsmere, Friend to Wolves.
Ooh,
Voja comes out.
Nice.
I like it.
Voja.
I didn't even think about how, adding white to your colors would really help with that.
And Voja is going to fight. He's going to eat the bat. Sorry, you went to all that trouble.
I mean, he'll just keep it to the side. It's fine. He'll get
That's
more
okay.
of them, trust me.
The bat will be back.
I know. Every turn.
Just about.
And then I will. I'm just going to pass this time.
Thank you.
That sounded ominous.
This time. Oh, that's okay. But I think I'm going to, Yeah, I need to do that first. I'm going to tap 5. I'm going to play Goblin Dark Dweller. When it enters the battlefield, I may cast a target instant or sorcery with converted mana cost of 3 or less from my graveyard. Oh, wait a minute. No, I don't want to play that yet. I thought that my converted mana cost of a card that I wanted to play was lower. You saw nothing.
What?
I mean, with a goblin deck, you'd expect low CMC, so I totally get it.
All right. I am going to move to combat, create a goblin, and then I'm going to tap 4 and Rogue's Passage to attack with Muxus at Belmont. And my little 1/1 goblin, I can't send at Nick, so I will send that at you, Shauna, because I know you can block it.
In response to declaring attacks,
Yep.
I'm going to tap 3 mana and Adonto, the first fort, and create a 1/1 vampire token.
Okay.
Who guess is now getting thrown in front of a Muxus shaped bus.
Muxus is unblockable because I use
Rogue
Passage.
Is.
Yep. Remember that land that was played first? Yeah.
Sorry.
That came back.
No, Okay, well, guess what? I
he
still
is
get a
a
vampire.
5, 6, 7.
All right,
He's
so
a
I'm taking
7,
6 commander damage from Muxus.
7.
7.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And then I'm going to that dies. I'm just gonna pass turn.
So
On your
how many creatures died for Elenda there?
Just a goblin.
Did you kill the wolf with the 1 damage, Leslie?
No.
No, that went to my face. So the
Oh,
wolf
to your
still
face.
stayed. Yep.
I don't think Elenda got any triggers off of that.
A goblin died.
Goblin
Oh,
died.
okay, so yes.
I mean, my trigger will mean it won't matter in a second, so just 1 second. Because this is how you two get to like me. This is what I come on the stream to have you like me. So I'm gonna tap a 1 and a
We
white
already
and
like
tap
you.
the Heliod's Generosity, and I'm gonna put the Dreadful Apathy on the top of my deck, and then I'm gonna go to my turn.
Okay.
It was literally about 30 minutes ago I learned how much recursion this deck has. And I'm gonna draw a Dreadful Apathy. I'm gonna play a Plains as my land for turn. And let's see, 3. I can do math. This is great. Do I have enough for everything? I think I actually do. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 mana to tap to play Tuvasa.
Leslie, you didn't play any spells last turn, did you?
No. I was going to, and then I decided not to.
So I just transformed my
That makes sense. Now that I have done that, I'm going to go ahead and tap 3 mana. I will do it with these 3. And I'm going to play Dreadful Apathy, and unshockingly, that's going to go onto Elendra.
Yeah.
So she can
Good
sit there and just
choice.
get some counters for a little bit. It's fine.
Yeah.
Just take a little breaks, a little sleep. That does trigger Tuvasa for an enchantment played, so I will draw a card off of Tuvasa, and I will update this total. And I'm going to go to combat, and I am going to attack Leslie for 4 in the air.
Oh, nothing I can do about that.
And then I will. I did, yes. And then I will pass the turn to the Belmont with the sleeping token. Since I seem to be creating a few of those today.
All right, untap, upkeep. Actually, Nick, I'm sorry, remind me. Does Dreadful Apathy, I can still untap Elenda,
Correct.
right?
Just can't. It's a pacifism that I can use to exile it.
Fair enough.
Basically.
Just making sure.
That's what the extra generic mana costs.
Oh, goody. How not helpful this is. Okay. All right. So I'm going to tap 1 black and play Vampire of the Dire Moon.
Flashbacks from Standard.
Yeah, exactly.
Flashback from playing Bushana.
True enough.
Oh, and then in response to my playing that, I'm going to tap 1 more black, and everybody gets 1 to the face, and I gain 3 life from the extort on the Tithe Drinker. And then I'm going to tap 1, 2, 3, and play the Exultant Sky Marcher, on which then I will also tap another black to extort, and everybody takes a life damage, and I gain 3 life. And then I think I'm just gonna sit pretty here, and move to my end step, which on my end step, because I've gained life, it is Batman Returns.
Batman minus the man.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are real tiny legs. That the problem is that like, oh, I'm gonna have a token. I'm gonna draw a bat, and then when it's time to draw a bat, I remembered I can't draw. Anyway, pass turn to Shauna.
Okay.
It always looks so much better in your head, right?
Right. 5. For my girl Viv, a different version of her. This is, I can do her +1. Look at the top 4 cards in my library. Reveal a creature or land. I put it in my hand, put the rest on the bottom in order, or I could -3 destroy target artifact, enchantment, or creature with flying.
That stupid
no.
sphere.
And yeah, her -8 is my creatures get bigger, vigilance, trample, and indestructible. So I think I'm going to do her -2 and get rid of the enchantment that makes us pay.
Had a feeling that might be going away a little bit, which fair enough. I understand that. That's very understandable.
-2. Yeah, -3. Minus. Okay. Cheater. Okay. And then I'm going to go to combat, and I'm going to swing with the. Oh, this is only a 4/4 now. 4/4, or 2 4/4s at Nick.
Let's see. I
2
think
4/4s.
yes. I'm trying to see how I want to do that. I think I am going to block with the Heliod's Pilgrim in front of the Silverheart, and then take the other 4.
Okay. And that's it for me.
All right.
And that will still give me an Elenda trigger.
Yep, you still get those triggers.
Oh, I'm counting on it, my love.
I just hope you don't have a murder spell or something.
Oh, yeah. Sacrifice his own creature. Yeah.
I need to get to my turn to exile it.
I have a few options.
Oh.
And I go before you, thankfully. Okay.
Go, Leslie, go.
All right. I think that this works. So I am going to move to combat, create a goblin.
Okay.
And then before I declare attackers, I'm going to pay 4 to sacrifice a goblin and create 2 goblins.
What?
That seems
this
very
guy.
efficient.
And then that 1 damage from that goblin being sacrificed is going to go on to Belmont.
Yeah, that's 100% fair.
And now I don't have to attack with that goblin this time. So I'm going to just what do you got up for blockers, Nick, now that I can attack you?
A 4/4 and Tuvasa, and Caliphate is a 2/3 because yet again I still cannot find my blue cards.
2/3. All right, so I'm going to attack you with Muxus, and he is a 4, 5, 6, 7. He's an 8/8.
Well, goodbye, Caliphate. I knew you well.
And I will pass turn.
Okay, I will go to untap.
You didn't play anything, Leslie, right?
No, I didn't. I just
Correct.
did goblin shenanigans.
Okay.
Isn't that like kind of the point of the deck?
Yeah.
Okay, and I will draw a card for turn. Okay, now I think we're gonna have some fun. So I'm gonna wait to update Tuvasa. That is not what she is currently, but we're gonna have some fun here. So I'm first gonna tap. Oh, I don't tap that too. I'm gonna tap 5 mana, and I'm going to play Sigil of the Empty Throne.
Oh, F word.
And that will trigger Tuvasa for a card draw.
Sure. What is that?
I'm going to play a forest as my land for turn.
Yeah, I
Yeah, it's kind of an enabler. I highly recommend it if you're playing an enchantment deck. And I think so what that would be 4 enchantments now because I just add one to the field. So Tuvasa is a 5/5. I am going to pass through combat because I'd actually like to lead up some blockers for some of the stuff that's coming after me now. But second main, I am going to tap Azorius Chancery and 2. And I'm going to play 1 with the stars. And I'm going to enchant the Muxus.
Oh, oh.
It is now an enchantment and loses its creature type. That will make me a angel. See, I'm going to teach you all the enchantments today. That's how my deck works. But I do get to make an angel from that because I cast an enchantment spell. And the last thing I'm going to do on my turn is I'm going to go ahead and tap 3 mana, and I'm going to trigger Dreadful Apathy to exile Elendra.
So is it still a 4/4, or is it just because? So like, if I wanted to kill it with damage, so that it went back to my command zone, could I do that?
Yes, it as far as I understand it still has its abilities, but is just no longer a creature. So I don't think it loses power toughness as far as I understand of that. But basically, I gave the Goblin a bit of a vacation in the stars. Muxus went to space.
That's okay. I'd like to cast him again.
That's understandable. I get it. I was more of a I am liking 1 turn without getting hit with him.
Nick, are you passing?
I am passing my turn, yes.
In response, on your end step, I'm just going to tap Adanto and get myself another vampire.
Understandable.
And then I'm going to untap all this land and nothing to do with it. Draw.
I mean, you're making, some nice vampire, I almost say goblin tokens. That's not goblins.
Yep. I'm going to play a land for turn, and then I'm going to tap. Where's that Basilica? There it is. For Cruel Celebrant.
Oh
no.
No.
And then I think I even have 1, 2, 3.
It's funny because I told.
Go against 2 of us.
I reminded him that
only
card
one that has
existed.
this.
Now I'm dreading that.
I can get through, but you guys keep shenaniganing me.
I mean, you did count me for what, 11 last turn with.
8.
It was only 8. Okay, for some reason my brain thought 11, and I got very terrified.
First attack this whole game to you.
All right, so I'm going to tap 8 and bring out Elendra 1 more time. I'm also going to spend the 1 white mana for the casting of the Cruel Celebrant to ping everybody for 1 with the Extort, and I gain 3 life. And then I'm going to do the same again with the mana from Adanto and ping everybody again for 1, and I gain 3 life.
The nice part is the angels can possibly get through. That's my plan.
You
It's a good
folks
plan.
took out all my really good flyers early. Nick,
Mhm.
however, I'm going to swing at you with the Champion of Dusk, which is a 5/5.
Okay, I think I'm going to chuck Archon of Falling Stars in the way.
Okay.
Archon will die. You get your Elenda trigger, and I get a death trigger for Archon.
I also actually Yep, that's it. That's the only trigger I get.
Okay, so Archon dies. I may return target enchantment card from my graveyard to the battlefield. I'm going to return Hydra's Growth onto the Angel.
Oh, geez.
Didn't we deja this vu already?
Yep, and you know where that's coming at. So yeah, we're gonna have some fun with that one a little bit. No, I did not cast it, so it does not trigger Tuvasa. In case there's a question. I was thinking about that.
Well, since I'm going to move to my end step, and since I gained life this turn, I gain another 1/1 back. And I will pass turn to Shauna.
Okay. Goodness. Hate bats, and I'm not a fan of cats. Just terrible. I'm going to do her +1. To look at the top 4 cards. My library may reveal a creature or land. Put the rest. I'll reveal a Canopy Vista, and I'll play it for turn.
Oh gosh, your bat token.
Nice bat token. Oh my god. I'm gonna pass the turn
All right, on your end step,
for my dude.
I'm going to tap 4 and tap Goblin Charbelcher. And I'm going to reveal cards from the top of my library until I reveal a land. And then I'm going to target a player or... Oh, man. 2. So 2 damage is going to Belmont.
Fair enough.
I had to go back a bit for that card. I forgot it was on the field.
Every time I use it, nothing happens. Draw. Oh.
But it got you right to that card draw, and that might be important.
That is helpful, maybe. I think I gotta protect myself a little bit, so I'm going to move to combat. I'm gonna get a goblin. I'm going to pay 4 again to sacrifice a goblin and gain 2.
Question: do you want to sacrifice Muxus?
Oh yeah, you're right.
Because
Thank you.
then you hit a goblin. You hit a goblin and not a creature. So that's why I was very specific on that one.
Oh yeah, that's true.
You're
Yeah.
very smart.
I am helpful.
That I don't get a Elenda trigger.
Yes,
It's
yes,
an
it does.
enchantment.
That's crazy. I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, right.
I also lose an enchantment, so Tuvasa is smaller now, but I'm okay with this.
Thank you.
Yeah. I try to do solutions for the whole board, where the whole board hates me all at once.
And then I'm going to tap 1 to play Goblin Grenade as an additional cost to cast Goblin Grenade. Sacrifice a goblin. I'm going to sacrifice this one, and I'm going to have it do 5 damage to Belmont space.
You extorted him with a goblin.
And then the one trigger from hitting or from sacrificing that goblin is going to hit you, Nick.
For 1?
Yeah. And then I'll pass turn.
Did you play 2 things? I'm confused.
I played Goblin Grenade. That's it.
1. Yep,
That's
just
it?
1.
Okay,
Okay,
sorry.
you want me dead.
Yes.
I don't
yes,
know
I do.
what you're talking about. I mean, I think, isn't it your phrase that isn't love until you thought about where to hide the body?
Yeah, pretty much.
I'm going to draw a card for my turn.
Happy anniversary.
I am getting very difficult draws. I'm going to play a forest. Remember that enchantment of mana that I seem to be getting? I don't know what's happening with that. I think the best thing for me to do is to... What do I have in my graveyard? 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's go ahead and do that because I have the mana for it. So I'm going to tap 8 mana. And I'm going to play Dance of the Manse for 6.
Yeah.
I don't have 6 things to target, but I wanted to get the other trigger.
Creatures, yeah.
And so I'm going to get back to the battlefield, 1 with the stars, and that will enchant onto. Let's do the Silver Heart to pass it around. It's going to get back the Dreadful Apathy onto Elenda without question. It's going to.
Does it cast it right away?
It comes to the battlefield. So, oh wait, no, these are auras. I apologize. Ignore me. I cannot do auras.
Why not?
It just says on it non-aura enchantment cards. So I counted enchantments and not
dang.
auras.
Okay.
So I'm only getting 2 back. But I'm getting back Caliphate, who is now going to be a 4/4 creature specifically, and Sphere of Safety, which is also a 4/4 creature.
Oh,
man.
I
Back.
worked so hard to get that.
So we're gonna. I don't want to do counters. That's kind of weird. So we'll just do the card on it, and I'll keep track of enchantments another way. That does, however, does not cast any enchantments because I didn't even think about that, and I'm just playing my deck so well. However, because I kind of did talk about that, I am specifically going to go ahead and attack Belmont with the 5/5 Angel in the Air.
Belmont is going to block with the 2/3 Exalted Sky Marcher in the air.
Does it have Death Touch?
No, it does not.
Okay.
Shouldn't you have doubled the counter on your keep?
You are correct. I think I forgot that earlier too, because so it's actually a 6/6.
So my creature will die, and a few triggers happen when that happens.
Mhm.
I am going to get another uptick on Elenda. And then Nick, because you swung at me, you or actually each opponent loses 1 life, and I gain 1 life.
Okay.
My creature dies, and that will be it for the moment.
For the moment.
Well, it triggers on your end step, love. So I'm waiting for that. That's all.
Oh, fair enough. And I think that's gonna be my turn.
All right. On your end step, because I have gained life this turn, I get another bat.
Mm-hmm.
Which we're now going to make this 2 bets. And I will then untap. Upkeep and draw. Wow. This was not what I needed. All
I
right.
have a different song stuck in my head. Thanks.
You're welcome.
I'm going to play Zaffron Void. When it enters the battlefield, I may scry 1. I'm going to scry this to the bottom.
Put that in there.
What?
I forgot we put that card in there.
So did I, and it's now coming up when I don't need it to come up. So I have more mana than I know what to do with at the moment. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take 2 and a white and tap a Danto, and make myself another vampire. Because, I got to stay on brand. Leslie, how many goblins are you rocking?
I got 6.
Fair enough. And there are so many wolves on Charlotte's side. But I'm also thinking that I'm going to need Shauna to take Nick out.
I mean, I am pretty open right now.
Yeah, your flyer's down.
Yes.
Still a 6/6.
I have a 6/6 and 2 4/4s currently on the ground. Because Dance of the Manse.
Oh, right. Yeah.
It just animated them to life. I don't know what happened. It just, suddenly the sphere just started dancing Thriller.
Actually, Nick, I'm going to send the Regal Bloodlord and Elendra towards you. Elendra is currently a 7/7.
Okay, I have a response to that, which is why I tried to bait you into attacking me. I am going to tap 4 mana, and I'm going to play Inspire Awe. I will prevent all combat damage that will be dealt this turn, except for combat damage that will be dealt by enchanted creatures and enchantment creatures.
Okay.
In which case I am going to scry 2 also on that. And I will leave both on the top. And then I'm going to put the Sphere of Safety in front of Elendra.
All right, so how much do I have to pay?
You do not take anything at all.
Mana.
How much you have to pay?
I thought that was a tax effect. Sphere of Safety.
Oh yes, I mean it would be 5 per creature. Did you not have enough? I thought you had paid it. Sorry.
No, I Actually, I do have enough. Yeah.
Okay. But I'm going to block the damage from Elendra. She won't do any combat damage. But I will take the 2 in the air from the Regal Bloodlord.
Fair enough.
But that way you don't gain life.
You're right. I don't.
I may have been holding that up for half the game.
Only gonna work once.
Well, I mean, from one of the creature tribal decks, I expected, something to come at me. And so, like, okay, well.
Well, congratulations. You have definitely tapped me out there, too. So
Yep.
I'm going to have to pass turn. Shauna, it's your go. Folks, I will be right back momentarily. Keep on going.
Okay.
Enter upkeep draw. Okay, I'm gonna do Vivien's +1. 4 cards. 1, 4. Gonna reveal that guy. Gilrick of the Kralin Horde.
Ooh, nice.
Or whatever you want to say. Okay. Who's in my hand? I'm gonna pay 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for him. So he's a human werewolf. And whenever this creature enters the battlefield or transforms, target creature gets +4/+4 until end of turn. And at the beginning of each upkeep with no cast, he's the trans. So I'm going to give Samut +4/+4. And because Neckbreaker has been transformed, attacking creatures I control get +1/+0 and have trample. And I'm going to go to combat. And I'm going to swing with Samut as a 7/8 double strike. Nick, I have to pay how much? 5?
Currently is 5, yes. Although I think that's about to change in a second.
I don't have 5. Crap!
Oh.
Okay, never mind. I'll send it at Belmar then.
All right.
Fair.
So I'm sorry. He has double strike?
Double strike, vigilance, haste, and trample, right?
Yep, trample now too.
Yeah.
Oh, it's actually 9.
Oh, 9 because of the 0/1. There's a 1/0, yeah. I gotcha.
Oh no, it's only 8 because she's 3, 7, 8.
Yeah, you had it right.
Okay. 8, 9, yeah.
But not first strike.
Double strike, so yes, it has first strike.
It has both.
I have to let it through. I can't even block. I mean, it's virtually unblockable then.
Commander damage.
Yeah, I know. How much was it? 9?
Times 2.
Yeah, so it'd be 16 total.
16 total.
Yeah, I mean,
You
16,
have commander damage from
wow.
Samut already?
I mean, when you extort people, this is what happens, hon.
I know.
Generally, extortion is bad.
And that's it for my turn.
All right. Untap, upkeep, draw. Mm-hmm.
This would be a great time for some removals.
I don't know if I should. Yeah, okay. I'm not going to cast my commander yet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. To play Goblin Dark Dweller this time. It enters the battlefield. I may cast target instant or sorcery card from my graveyard with converted mana cost of 3 or less without paying its mana cost. If that card would be put into your graveyard, exile instead. I am going to cast Goblin Grenade, sacrificing a goblin and doing 5 damage to Belmont's face.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, that does get me. I don't nothing. So.
Oh no.
No, I love.
Sorry.
I didn't draw any.
Sorry. Someone
No,
has to die at some point.
The game has to progress. Yep. So is that.
And then I am going to move to combat and get a goblin. Oh, when I sacrifice the goblin, I'm going to do 1 damage to your face, Nick.
Yep, I expected that.
Because I can't attack you. And then I will send this goblin at Shauna because I have to. You're just going to block it, I'm assuming? It's a 1/1.
Okay.
I'm assuming you're blocking it? Or...
Yep, with the Wolfbar element.
When it dies, I'll do 1 damage to your face, Nick.
Makes sense. I'm seeing a team up here happen. I don't know what's going on.
I don't know, honey. You kept hitting me, trying to hit me with angels, and
I swung with an angel once. Wait a second.
sorry.
I can't do anything to you, Nick, except for that. So.
Yep. No. It's gonna be a Tim sorcerer kind of moment. I know. This is gonna start happening.
And I will pass turn.
Okay. I am going to untap.
Well, I have to transform this to 2 things.
And I'll want to at least cast 1 spell so we don't see a very, very scary Ulrich. I will draw a card, which I know what it is at this point. Let's see. Who am I more scared of is the question at this point of the game.
I have opinions considering what just happened to me, but
I guess Leslie is pinging me and has a higher life total. That's 2 counts against you.
Creatures are definitely doing work.
So your biggest creature, I believe, is the Goblin Dark Dwellers, right? But the Legion. No, I'm gonna do the Legion Ward Boss with this. Never mind. So I'm gonna tap 5, and I'm gonna play Elspeth Conquers Death.
Ooh.
And I will exile your Legion War Boss because it keeps creating things that hit me in the face. Yes, I made a Clue reference, Belmont. You had missed it earlier. That will trigger both a Tuvasa card draw and a new angel.
And a ping to your face.
And a ping to my face. Or is it on exile too, or just death?
Yeah. Sorry. Yes. If that's exiled, then
It is.
Yep.
Dies. Unfortunately, Elspeth Conquers Death has ruined me a little too many times on Arena. Yeah.
Forgot.
I also play with it way too often, so you can judge me now for that. But yes, basically that comes from the 1 lore counter I put on it when I played it. Let's see, and that will make Tuvasa a 7/7. I'm probably not going to swing with her because I'm afraid, but because I was mean to Leslie first, I'm going to swing with 6 at Shauna in the air.
Nothing.
And
All right,
with
Shauna,
that,
take him out.
I will pass the turn with a bunch of creatures to put in front of things.
Yeah.
You know, Belma and I talked, like, probably with the cards I play in this, I'm going to become someone that wants to be, people want to destroy.
How
Yeah,
big
but
is your
apparently-
angel again? It's a 6?
The tapped one is a 6/6 currently. The untapped one is a 4/4. Like, started as a 4/4.
And it has Hydra's growth on it? Your
Yes,
angel?
the growing one has Hydra's growth, which I presume I missed a trigger, but we're not going to try to figure that out.
Oh yeah. Dang. I'm gonna do Vivien's -3 again to
Mhm.
destroy the taxing thing on there.
Yes.
The sphere of safety?
Yeah, sphere of
Yep.
safety.
Sounds good. That goes to my graveyard. Well, not sounds good, but you know what I mean.
And then I will. So we've got 1/4/4 angel and okay, I'm gonna pass for now. Transform my guys.
Untap. Keep.
When this transforms, hang on. When this transforms, I may have it fight. So the 6/6, I'm gonna have it fight the angel.
The 6/6 angel?
Sorry, no, not the 6/6, the 4/4 one.
The 4/4? Sure. Okay. Bye angel.
Sorry, Leslie, go ahead.
Oh, that's fine.
I don't think Leslie would have an issue with that. Something tells me.
All right, I'm gonna tap 8 to Muxus. 1 Faithless Looning, 2 Goblin Banneret. That's a goblin. Battle Squadron, land, Runaway Steamkin, land. Dang it, only 2 again. Muxus.
So sorry, what was it again? It was
So Goblin Banneret and Battle Squadron. Okay, so this guy's power and toughness are each equal to the number of creatures I control. So that's nice.
I feel like that would be large.
Yeah, 1. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. He is an 8/8 flyer. That should help. I am all tapped out. So I will pass turn.
Okay, on your end step, I am going to actually flash in Starlit Mantle. It's gonna give my angel token here hexproof for right now,
Okay.
unless there's any responses, but it also gives it +1/+1. It also, however, though, creates a 4/4 angel and draws me a card on your turn, which is why it's important.
Mm-hmm.
I will then go to my turn. So Tuvasa is going to be an 8 at this point. This is mostly just to block. I will draw it. Nope, I need to untap my angel. Oh yeah, and on upkeep, I will actually remember to do this trigger, because it kind of depends on the state of the game at this point.
yeah.
And I will draw a card. And I think my best. Oh, and then, not that I think it'll make a huge difference for the creature decks, your non-creature spells cost you 2 more to cast until my next turn.
Okay.
So I am going to go ahead with my 9/9 angel, and I'm going to swing in the air at Leslie, since you have the higher life total.
Okay, with a 9/9 angel.
Correct. This angel is no angel. So Avacyn.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna block with my 8/8 flyer.
Oh yeah, you have a flyer. Ooh, okay, well that could have been bad. I think I just killed Belmont downstairs. But I think I am gonna go. I'm gonna play an Elfheim Palace for my land for turn because I actually did draw a land. And I'm then going to cast a creature because I have so much mana. Let's see, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 enchantments. So I'm gonna pay 1 blue mana to cast Brine Giant. It's a 5/6, but it costs really cheap because I play enchantments. And I will pass the turn.
Did you? Oh no, because you didn't play 2 on your turn.
Correct. I only played 1 spell in my turn, which was the Brine Giant. Which is now a great regret.
When my goblin died, I do 1 to your face.
Fair.
I will pay 4 for Smoldering Werewolf.
Okay.
Damn it. When it enters the battlefield, it deals 1 damage to each of up to 2 target creatures. So let's say I'm gonna have to kill 2 of your goblins.
No, don't do it. I need them to kill him.
I mean, wouldn't that ping me though?
Yeah, but not the way I want it. Anyways, fine.
I presume they're coming to my face.
To your face.
Yeah. I fully accept.
And then I will go to combat, and I'm gonna swing with everything at Nick.
Yeah. Let's see what I can do.
After I'm dead next turn because I have no flying.
So Samut is still just a 3
Samut is the double.
or 4.
No. All my attacking creatures have +1/+0.
Okay.
And trample.
I think I'm dead. Let's see, because how much power is coming through? I guess that will probably determine it.
15. $31. 5 plus double strike.
So 31?
Yeah. +6.
That is exactly lethal on me. I would like to point out how impressive that is. If I block with everything, it is exactly lethal. So I commend you for that beauty. But I will officially be eliminated.
All right. My turn?
Yeah. Oh, hang on. No. So I'm going to do her +1. And put the Sage of Ancestry in my hand. Yes, now it's your turn.
All right. Draw. All right, I'm going to move to combat.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm going to tap 4 to play Rogue's Passage, targeting Muxus.
Mm-hmm.
I swing for 8. Unblockable.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm going to tap 3. Are you taking that? Obviously you have to.
I have to.
Then I'm going to tap 3 to play Banefire and do 2 more to your face.
Yeah.
Yes!
Wow.
All the perfect lethals. I'm loving it.
Yeah.
Oh, Muxus, you were so slow.
Which is not what I expect for the Goblin deck, honestly.
Oh, my Perforos went to the bottom. My Impact Tremors
Yeah.
went to the bottom. My Door of Destinies went to the bottom. Oh, everything. But you still prevailed.
The thing is, the combination. The combo with those alphas, though, that was just when you're, I mean, I was getting worried for Leslie and myself because we're playing our little piddly token deck, and like, you know,
Oh, that trample was so awesome.
yeah. So
Mm.
that is a really well constructed deck, Shauna. I am in awe. When you guys put this up on YouTube, the list will the link will the
Yes.
list be linked?
The lists
for
will
sure.
absolutely be linked. Yeah, for sure. You can see them if you're watching this on YouTube. You can see them down below in the doobly doo. Before we leave, thank you so much for joining us tonight. It was a delight to play with you, and we had so much fun. We would love to give you guys an opportunity to just do a shout out again. Who are you, and where can people find you?
Yeah.
Well, I'm Belmont. I am 1/3 of Triad Gamers. You can find us at triadgamers.com. We're a website that does Magic the Gathering articles, board game reviews, content creator celebrations, because we are huge fans, so we do that. We also stream on Twitch a few times a week, twitch.tv/@ Triad Gamers, as you can see on our names. And that's all I got to say. Honey, how about you?
I'm Nick. I'm another third of Triad Gamers. Generally, this a strong streaming portion, where Belmont's generally a very strong author portion. And I will actually, funny enough, we'll be streaming. If you'd like to check it out, I'll be streaming Paper Mario in 2 nights on Wednesday.
Nice.
So if you want a nice, we also do Minecraft on Sundays. We have a lot of lazy streams. So if that's kind of your thing of like lo-fi, I want to watch you be productive so I can be lazy kind of streams, check us out.
I love your
Bye.
guys' little stuffies. So obviously people found us here, but Shauna, why don't you tell them where else to find us?
Oh, you can find us on YouTube as well, and we have some great episodes coming out in our podcast coming up, because we just did 2 Commander deep dives as well as a pre-release thing, preparation for the pre-release this weekend. So we'll have a couple podcasts there, anywhere you can get your podcasts, and we have. If you want to have coffee with us in the morning, Leslie and I stream together Wednesday and Friday mornings. So we have a lot of fun with that, having our coffee and chatting with each other and complaining about Ugin. So yeah, we have some fun.
Perfect. Well, thank you so much for joining us, chat. We had a delightful time, and we'll see you next time.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks for having us. Thanks.